Hello everyone and welcome back to one of our cybersecurity videos. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic. I'm not going to talk about one of the Kali Linux tools as we usually do, but today we're gonna investigate a hacker email. Let me get you, because I have lots of notes here. So one of our clients has a Facebook page, and today or yesterday they received this message. I got a screenshot out of it. It's coming from someone called Christina Surana, and it's just a long text saying that the Facebook page it's going to be closed for our client, of course, and there is a copyright violation, it's a fake ID, privacy violation, and then if you believe this deactivation was a mistake, we recommend submitting a complaint to Meta's business support and giving them a link to click on. And then their signature say Meta platform, Facebook way, and then something at the end which is domain of this malicious link. So this is a hacker's email or a text message, not text message, a Facebook message, usually sent to trick you to click on this link, and then they are telling you they are from Facebook support and Meta support and your page is in violation and will be deactivated. So they are trying to scare you and let you click on this link. So let's investigate today this link exactly and what is hacker is trying to do. So one of the commands I used first, I already ran it. First I copied the link and we'll start to investigate it. Okay, because this is a screenshot, I just have it on my notes here. So I took the domain they sent us, or they are using, and I used the command called derb and put the command. It just uses a generated word list to check this website for all the folders underneath. So I found 3 folders. It's called robot to text, assets, and admin. So this is one of the steps I used. It's just going to take a lot of time to run, so I just ran it before I started this video or recorded this video, just to save some time. Now let's get to the rest of the investigations. So what are going to do? First, let's do who is to try to know what's on this domain. So this command or this domain, when I ran this command, I got this information. So the domain name is this, created on the 2nd of March 2025. It's like few days ago, because today is the 7th when I recorded this video. Last updated on the 2nd, the first day, and then the expiration date, it will end next year on March also. Registrar, a company called PT Registration Niva, I don't know the name, but it's like this is the company that sold this domain, and they are in Jakarta, and they have a phone number, and they have an email if you want to send it. This is the company that sells domain addresses like GoDaddy and other stuff like that. So this is not the company or the hacker itself. This is the company that has information about the domain, sells the domains itself. So the hackers bought the domain from this company. And then we have name servers going to Cloudflare, which is trying to secure the domain itself, so we wouldn't reach or find more about it, but we will dig more about this right now. So let's say next step, we'll get a command called dig. I'm just jumping between my notes to save time. So let's see what's coming out of this one. Okay. Okay, we have tap, tap, tap. So that's the server internal IP. We have the flags and header. Okay, so I don't see much information coming of this one. Let's jump to the second command. Okay, so this one has IP address, public IP address, and another public IP address, and these the IP version 6 addresses also. Okay, that's one information that we are going to use later on. Let me jump into the next command I have here. So we'll do an NS lookup, and let's say, so what I'm doing here is just trying to investigate and collect as much information about this hacker and what can we get out of this information. I'm just exploring this with you right now. So NS lookup, it's giving us the IP addresses, so it's the same like this one, same like this one, and same like this. So NS lookup is giving us the same IP addresses. All right, now let's get another command which is called curl. Let's see, and we investigate the whole the domain, and it's using the hackertarget.com to investigate. So we have the header said, it has a title say 301 moved permanently, and Nginx, Nginx, it's one of the servers used to program the HTML website. We're gonna use this one also later. Let's jump into the next phase. So let's try this one. So now I'm using curl-i and using the same domain the hacker sent us. So let's see what are we going to get out of this one. So that's today's date. It's HTML, and it's going through Cloudflare. They are trying to hide the real web server that they are using and just going through cloudflare.com. I think we are going to use this one also. I'm gonna copy this and put it on our side here as a note. Now let's continue again. Which phase? We were phase 2. Now we're trying to extract the URL itself. So let's go into the folders. I'm gonna create a folder, say hacker test. I can just right click here and say open terminal here. I'm going to close this. Oops, I closed the terminal, sorry. I'm gonna open the terminal again, and I'm gonna minimize it. I'm gonna minimize this one. We're gonna use it anyway. So let's close this one. Oh, let's minimize it. And let's go again to the last one we did. So we are now inside this folder because I'm going to download stuff, so I just need a folder to download everything in it. I'm using wget, and we're getting stuff. Okay, let's see now. Nothing. We did not download anything. Or it was saving to live.temp.temp. Where is this file? Maybe I wrote something wrong here. So we got 200 response, which means the website is on. So there is no links. Okay. So it's removing the file we downloaded. I don't know why it did that. So there is no files on this one. Let's repeat the command again. Nothing. So it did not download anything on it. Okay, let's jump to the next one. Or maybe I remove this link on and just use the root domain. Still nothing, so it did not download anything. Okay, let's jump to the next command. So I have this command to check if there is any redirection on it to see. So let's see if we have any redirection. Oh, okay, so this script, it looks like it's a JavaScript. Let's go up. Okay. Oh, let's down a little bit so we can start. Nope, not here. Where is the other command? Nope, not this one. So the next command was curl. Yep, here, from here. So also we are going to use this information, but I just need to see. Let's go down a little bit. Method is get HTTPS. We have a certificate on it. Alright, to encrypt the connection, which is good, so you can't see what's on the website, or they are trying to hide what's on their website. We're going through Cloudflare. Yep. And then, so let's say here the server is Cloudflare, which is not their web server. They are going through that, and they are trying to hide their web server from the internet, but we'll try to reach it. And as I said, yes, so this script looks like a JavaScript, and we can't read anything of it. I think it's encrypted now, because this is just a bunch of letters, like symbols. It's not commands. Okay, so we're going to use that also. And let's go next one. Where is it? Let's see which phase we were in. Okay, now I'm going to check this link through one of the services called VirusTotal. So we are checking this hacker's link through virustotal.com, and let's see what the information coming out of it. So it's 403. I think the API itself is not working. Let's try next one. Yeah, I'm going to use something called FireJail. It's a sandbox that we can try this link on it. So a sandbox is it's like an isolated system to try on it, so it wouldn't. Oh, FireJail is not installed on this one. Maybe that's not a correct tool. I have to get back to my notes. Let's get another command. I have a long notes with checks that I need to do. So I'm just trying all of them with you here. So let's see, do we have any files? Nope. Let me clear the screen and then use this one. So I'm trying to find out index.html. There is no such file, so let me get back to derb. I was trying to trace through this. I'm gonna show you later on, but here let's go up. Yep. So let's tell. So there is admin assets robots.txt. Couldn't find HTML. I mean the other one I was testing, index.html. So let's try. I'm going to remove this last folder called live. So let's remove this one. Try again. Nothing. I will try. So we have admin. Let's go back. So let's try the folder admin. Okay, let's get. Let's see what's on robots.txt. Robots.txt. Let's remove the scripts because I need to see what's on that file itself, the whole file, and also, oops, just had a T here, and go back to the end of this one and remove admin and put live. No such folder, so it might not be live. Let's go back and remove live also. So I'm gonna remove this one and use the whole domain without any folders. Okay, so we have now a file. Let's look inside this file. So let's see what's under this file. That's a directory, sorry. So let's get into this directory. So now we have here two files, index.html, live.html. let's look inside them. So let's look inside. Okay, so that's the script. All right, live, also the script. Okay, so this information that we have a JavaScript on it, we'll try to investigate this more, but let me go through also the rest of the commands. So let's get out of this one, and that's our root folder that we've created. Now this command, oh, not this one, I did not copy, sorry. Ah, yeah, that was the correct command, but we need to get into this folder again. Okay, let's see. So I'm trying to find stuff inside, so it's nothing in it. I'm trying to extract if there is any links going inside this one. Now let's ping it, one of the commands that I'm going to use, and there is ping out of it. So it is up and it's working. Let's cancel this one. Okay, we'll try to find a source, right? Nothing. Okay, let's jump to see if there is this command. And now we need the IP address. So where did I get the information about the IP address? So we'll use this one. We have two IP addresses, version 4 and another two, version 6. I was trying to trace route them and geolocation, see which country, but I couldn't find any information about this. But here, so I'm just going to replace this IP address with a hacker IP address. That is not an IP address, just a name to replace it with the IP address itself. All right, so looks like it's originating from US. This might be the Cloudflare information. Let's get the second IP address and see. So I'm going to copy this one also. Copy. Let's run the command again with this. IP address. Let's see, what are we going to get? Which information are we going to get? Okay, and paste second IP address. Still from the US. Yep, it said here it's Cloudflare. So I are going tracing back to the Cloudflare. I'm trying to reach their web server, the actual one. So we can't use these IP addresses because this is going back to Cloudflare. So if we investigate like open ports or something, it wouldn't get us anything, or at least it's not the real destination. We're trying to reach out the real destination. Let's see, what else do I have here? So let's try now to try to find subdomains of this domain, if there is any. Let's see. Let's first go outside this folder to go back to our folder. So everything is downloaded here. If we need to download anything. Subfinder is not installed. Let's install it. Yep. Password, admin password, or sudo admin password. Yep. Okay. I'm just installing the tool itself. It's not installed on this machine. It's very interesting. Try to trace back a hacker. So now let's run the command. Current version is outdated. I need to update it later on. All right. Just showing you as an information how we can get information about from hackers' email sent to us. So here we found one subdomain. That it's not saying what is it exactly. Okay, let's jump to another command. Let's see. Okay, this tool also is not installed. Let's install it and see. Okay. So this phase, it's called gathering information about a target. So our target here is the hackers itself, the hackers domain. They sent us a link that we know it's from a scammer or a hacker, so there is something wrong with it. So we're trying to find as much information about it and trace him back so we can reach him if we can. It's still the same, so we couldn't find any information. Let's see if we can get any DNS record, because they are redirecting their web server through Cloudflare. So Cloudflare usually hides the real IP address of the original or the web server itself the hacker is using, but we're trying to get some information. We might find some old DNS record. So I can't use this one. I have to pay for it. Okay, maybe we can use another tool. So there is another service that I can use. So we'll do the Rust curl -s and oops, sorry, I pasted something wrong. Let's do it again and paste. So this is another service. Let's try to see. Oh, now we are getting some information. Right, I'm going to copy this one. We might need it also, so I will just add it to my notes. I might create another video with more investigations that I did. So let's copy that also. Yeah, let's continue with the rest. So through, well, was in step 3. Let's see what other. So I did look for subdomains. Did I use this link? Let's see. Yep, that is the one that didn't work because we need to buy this service. Not a problem. Let's check. Okay, let's check for SSL certificate. Sometimes when the hacker register an SSL on their website, they use their real uh, IP address. Let's see if we can get that. I'm trying to reach the real IP address, not the Cloudflare. So if I reach the real IP address, I could reach their web server and then investigate how to get into it. So looking at the certificates, you're getting the certificate from Google Trust Service. That's good. Not much information out of this one, but I'm just going to copy it also. Might use it later on. Okay, jump to the next one. There is something called Cloudflare Resolver, so it might give us the real IP address. So let's try this one also. Let's see. Um, I might use the IP address itself that we got. So let's try one of these IP addresses. And this one, let's see. Now we got back the JavaScript. So let's go up. Come on. Okay, let's go down a little bit. I'm trying to get to the top of the results so we can read it. It's a good idea to extract this to a text file, which would be easy to read, but I'm just doing this for like the video itself. Okay, up, come on. Come on. That's not what we need. So let's press enter so we get back to the end again. Okay, we'll go up slowly this time because we've missed it. Yes, that's easy to do it from this side. Come on, let's go up a little bit. So yep, we got just only the JavaScript, so let's jump to the next one. Maybe, yep, I'm trying. I have two commands to look for mail services or FTP services. Nothing. Let's see if they have an FTP service. Okay, nope. Next one would be yep, let's try to get hidden fields. If there is any hidden. Okay. Nothing. Let's try more. So that one, we'll try to get the JavaScript itself. Let's see. We'll go into this folder and see what did we get. So I will try and just instead of this link, I'll try to find script. Okay, nothing. Alright, let's get more. I would use Nmap service, but I just didn't find Nmap service needs the real IP address, so the only one I got right now is the Cloudflare. Let's see what else I can do. Going through all my notes. I have lots of notes about this one. What else? Let's see. We're trying to bypass Cloudflare because I've tried this so many times and I'm trying to get with these commands I tried so many times to try to bypass Cloudflare. So let's get to the top of this one. So what I did here, so here this one is trying to bypass Cloudflare and give me anything about the real web server itself. So I'm going to copy all of this data. I'm going to analyze it later on, and if there is a possibility of a second video of this, I will give you all the results I'm getting out of this. But let's go to the next one. Let's see. There is another method also to try to bypass Cloudflare. Mm, okay. These are all the commands, I believe. Let's see if I have another tool here. Uh, yeah, I had some other commands to show you. Let's clear the screen. Oh, sorry, didn't write it all. Okay, so we can use, let's say, who is. So, who is service giving us this information? We've already done that. Dig, we can try to get DNS services out of it. Again, we are going to Cloudflare. So this is not the real IP address. Alright, what else? Also, yeah, we can use simple command like necto. The necto is used to scan for any vulnerabilities under this domain. Let's see if there is anything in it. So again, it's going to a Cloudflare server, which would be really hard to investigate because we're not reaching the real or the first web server the hacker is using. So we're getting back to Cloudflare also. What else we can? I used derb and I showed this to you also. I tried to trace route, which is here. I tried to do a trace route, but these are the Cloudflare. I can't get to the real IP address out of it. GUIP lookup, it will give me the country, but at this moment I know it's Cloudflare, so it's not getting me the real information I want. Let's see, what else can we do? Where is it? Rest of... yep, this information we already investigated. Again, because it's using Cloudflare, I'm trying to find out something around Cloudflare. So let's go back to our terminal to see if there is any information still running. Okay, we'll give it a few seconds. Let's go back to the notes again. So the hacker is using Cloudflare to protect their real web server, so we wouldn't breach it. It's a clever move. Okay, so let's see. Can't connect. Okay, so I'm going to copy this also. I'm going to use it later to analyze more. Of course, I'm not going to waste some time now with this video analyzing. I might create another one later on. at least I'm showing you how to try to trace a hacker, trace it back and see if you can get any information out of it. So if I open this one, there is a cool service we can use. So let's open Firefox. And go the website. It's called securitytrail.com, and this service is famous one to get you information about a domain. So let's try, because I copied a wrong or a long line. So it's called securitytrails.com. It's a nice service. We'll investigate it right now. So let me copy the domain itself, because we are going to use it now. Okay, yep, we are human. Come on. Okay. See, we enter the domain here, and let's see what kind of information we can get. All right. Okay. So as you can see, we're trying to get the DNS record, but again, we're getting to Cloudflare. So everything is hidden underneath Cloudflare itself. I will do some investigation later on, but there is another service called viewdns.info. Let's try to open it here. Copy, paste, and let's get the domain also copy. So let's do reverse lookup. Okay. We're getting same Cloudflare. So because it's a Cloudflare service, it's getting the information out of this one. So this is not our real web server, but as you can see, there is lots and lots of services under this IP addresses. So this is not the one useful for us right now, because we don't know the real web server. Let's see IP history. If there is any older information, old records, still the same. So it is, the hacker is very smart. They are protecting their data, which is a good move also from them. I don't think we are going to get anything out of this one, but let's try it. Okay, also we are getting back to Cloudflare, so it's not revealing any of the real information about the real web server. No, mixed records means there is no mail service on this one. Okay, let's go back. So this website, viewdns.info, is very useful when you're trying to gather information. Again, because we don't know, that might give us some information. Because we don't know the real IP address, of the web server itself, it's really hard to get any information out of it. Again, we're hitting back to Cloudflare. Okay, we can't bypass this. We don't know what's behind Cloudflare itself. Let's go back to the notes. Is there anything that we did not do? Yeah, there is a nice command called shodan. So let's try this one and see if we're getting anything out of it. So I will just close these. I don't need them anymore. Let's clear and then type this one. Also shodan needs a subscription I don't have right now. Is there any more information that we can get? Okay, there is also another one, so we can use Nick2 like this one, because Cloudflare might be detecting that we're trying to use Nick2 tool. So I'm trying to use a random agent right now. Cloudflare is a very famous service, and they have lots of security on it to secure your website and web server. Still, we're getting the same information, so I believe they are detecting we're trying to hack the hacker or hack this web server. Of course, they don't know it's a hacker or a website that used to do some hacking and collecting information from real clients. If they do, they would close this web server all completely and stop the service. Let's see while this one is working. Let's see if there is any more information that we can investigate. Come on, come on. So the hacker is using a Cloudflare service to secure their website, which is good for them and everybody can fall for it. So you would click on it thinking that it's from Facebook and from Meta support, and if you're not if you don't have a like a technical good eye about the stuff, you might fall for their trick and clicks on the link itself. Come on. Still says it said here where I just saw it. Robot text server may leak in nodes. So let's see. If we go, I believe, to this one. just need to go to the derb command that was investigating the folders underneath that domain. So these are, I'm trying to reach the derb command somewhere here, I believe. Yeah, here. Come on, stop. Go back. So when I ran this one, we found this. So there is admin, and there is assets, and there is robot.txt. So let's copy this one. Or let's say open link. So it's disallow, which means no search engine would uh, get any information about this one. They are telling every search engine do not search our website, because if the search engine detects there is a malicious code in it, or like hacking tools underneath, hacking scripts, it would mark it as a spammer and block access to the domain itself. And the hacker does not want this, so it's just disallowing any search engine from reading any information from that domain. Let's see what's under assets. Can we open this one? So let's say open link. See if we, let's make this one bigger a little bit. So we cannot open this one. Again, it's protected. We've discovered it, but they are protecting it. Let's see if we can go into admin. Let's see if we can get like a page for a username and password. I don't think we can. Yep. So this is not an English message, but again, they are protecting access to this link. I'll have to dig more on that information. Okay, close. Didn't find anything else. Right, but at least I've showed you how to get some information, try to gather information from a domain that we know it's from a hacker side, and then use it to try to trace them back. I will investigate more with the information and maybe make another video, but at least I showed you how we tackle such issues and how we can, or we try to trace back a hacker. Thank you for watching, and wait for a new videos coming soon.